Hey, it is me, Crystal Niho, and it's actually day 88 or 89 of my year-long transformation challenge to take relentless action in my life. And how is it going? Am I taking relentless action? And I have to say yes. Yes, I really do have to take action. I've done a lot these last few days. A lot of it is about learning about myself and learning where to from here, and really being able to reflect and monitor on what I'm doing. And what I realized, when you take relentless action, all you're really trying to do is make get closer. Sorry, I'm going to sneeze. Is get closer to being your best you and achieving your goals. And so, really taking action at the moment, I still live by that saying, like, we overestimate what we can do in 12 months and underestimate what we can do in 10 years. So, I think about the momentum that I'm creating in my life, and there's just no way that I'm not going to be able to progress and grow. When you take relentless action, a lot of the time you realize some of the things that you didn't know that you were going to be, you know, encountering or learning about. So, it's been pretty awesome to be able to help one of my little sisters just work her way through this stuff. She's already doing some pretty amazing stuff in her life, and I was just able to use some principles and strategies that I use on myself to really help her make a massive change in such a short amount of time. And that's been amazing, and I've been able to do that with a lot of people. So that's been pretty awesome. But what she also shared with me is, just the amount of time it took for her to get her health to a really good place. And so, as I look at moving forward with my health, I realize, I've got to give myself the same conviction when it comes to my health. And we also talked about social media, and I want to be able to build my brand around my social media platforms, but at the same time, I don't want to live on my phone. I don't want to be constantly relying on the source of that's you know outside of myself. So I was like, okay, so I want to put some better strategies in place that I'm not constantly on my phone. Today I really sat down and I put a really good plan together. There's so many things that I need to execute, and I realized today that I can't do it all by myself. I mean, I'd really like to, but I can't. And so I have to put some better strategies in place to help me about delegating. So, there's just a lot going on, and I am really taking a lot of action on the things that I want to do in my life and how I can improve it, and I'm excited about that. So, yes, I've taken an action. I realize that everything in my business needs to be automated, and that allows me to really proceed forward, and knowing that what I'm doing is actually going to benefit me in the long run if I can sort it out now. I realize also to just be really honest about what's happening in my life, and you know, I'm a very confident person, but I still have to deal with all these little hang ups that I have. But I'm just learning to not succumb to it, and I refuse to allow myself to get down and to feel down about the moments that I have in my life, and try to just work through it. So yeah, and then I got to so that was one thing about being on open about it, but going big or going home, and really showing people how much you care about them, and really keeping my word. I realize sometimes I can't be bothered doing things because I'm so busy, but it makes you feel so much better when you can keep your word that you have said to people, and just putting in the effort that's required. And so yeah, taking lots of relentless action in my life and really loving it. I'm going to try to be a bit more consistent with these videos and take it to a new direction. But at the moment, I'm just going to continue to document how I've been doing it. So awesome, guys. See you later.